good afternoon, West Ham fans. So, are Areola'S days at West Ham numbered? A very good Saturday afternoon to you. Hope you are all safe and well, my friend. This morning we spoke about the young English Three Lions, the Hammers Three Lions, a new batch. Could we be expecting it? Lewis Orford, George Earthy, and Caelan Casey potentially. But it's fair to say, if we're looking at the goalkeeper situation, obviously we know how it. I mean, obviously we spoke about Finn Herrick this morning. Obviously, he's been given, or he's in negotiations for a longer term deal on his current contract. And in terms of the goalkeeper situation, Fabianski is due to have his contract. Is be leaving in the summer. His contract expires. So Christian Heggie, we mentioned he's on loan at Motherwell. We've got Mason Terry as well. But it really is Areola being the only number one. I mean, last year he played 31 Premier League games, made 138 saves, 11 punches, 20 high claims, 4 catches, 4 sweeper clearances, and saved 2 penalties. He was on very good form. Obviously, when we signed him, he was on loan from PSG in summer 2021. And then we made it permanently. I think for about 11 million quid. It's actually a bargain, really. Now, it's been claimed that West Ham are potentially looking at replacements. Is that the right word? Or maybe even seem to be a competitor to that number one jersey next year. Because otherwise, at the moment, it's fair to say he is very much the number one goalkeeper and will be probably for the next couple of years, in all honesty. At the moment, you could say maybe last year particularly, and the year before, there was him and Fabianski who were vying for the top spot, so to speak, with Areola taking that sort of, last year, sort of taking the mantle of being the Premier League goalkeeper. And I think it's fair to say that, he's a great shot stopper. My brother's exactly the same as me. I was watching the game the other day, the Ipswich Town goalkeeper. I thought I was quite. They only let 4 goals in, and he fucked one up. I don't like a puncher. He punches the ball quite a lot for me, Areola. I like people who catch it. I'm the same with Tom in terms of that. But apparently, West Ham are looking at possible replacements for him. Now, according to, let me get the right source, Gazzetta dello Sport, no less, the Italian news outlet has claimed that West Ham have been watching the Roma goalkeeper, Mile Sfila, that would do, closely. We were apparently linked. We were linked to him. He wasn't one of the 169 that we covered in the summer transfer window. We were also linked over the summer with the La Liga goalkeeper. I want to say Dragunov, but he's a wrestler. It was like Dragoslav or someone like that, very scary. I think he moved. I think he went actually to the Saudi Pro League actually. But apparently we've been linked with Mile. He's 25. He was quoted by the manager at the time, Jose Mourinho for Roma, saying he was an outstanding and amazing goalkeeper. Serbian international. He's conceded 44 goals in 43 games for Roma, whilst having kept 14 clean sheets in the process. Very accomplished shot stopper. And unlike Areola, which is always a slight criticism of Areola in my eyes, for someone so big, he doesn't seem to command the box as much as I would like him to. I actually think Fabianski, although people call him Flapianski, but I think he commands the box better than Areola, despite being maybe a couple of inches smaller and whatnot. But he is very good at claiming crosses in the box, very commanding in his area, and very good with the ball at his feet. You know, he was quoted in saying, in terms of his passing ability, it's a step up from Areola'S when it comes to composure and possession, passing ability. In 15 Serie A games for Roma last season, he recorded a pass completion rate of 85%, which was bloody good considering what you do as a goalkeeper. A lot of them are long balls. In comparison, Areola had a 59% completion rate in the Premier League. So, quite some difference. He would be an upgrade, I think, in terms of Areola. Now, I don't know if Areola is really the type of goalkeeper who fits into the Julian Lopetegui system, whatever that may be. Not, obviously he's a fantastic shot stopper, but just maybe that composure. You can see it even with the under-21s. Finn Herrick, with the ball at his feet, he's fucking good with the ball at his feet. And, with Lopetegui obviously being a former goalkeeper himself, it's no surprising that maybe that's an area that he'll want to target, and particularly, going into next season as well, with just Areola as the only, I wouldn't think Heggie would really challenge him for the number 1 jersey at all. But the Roma shot stopper would definitely take it to another level. There's no doubt about that. As I said, almost, a bit like how Emerson plays, Edison plays rather for Man City. That sort of 11th outfield player. That's very much what he is. And if we're watching him, either the idea is for him to come in and maybe be a true competitor to Areola, and then obviously there'll be a changing of the guard potentially, like there has been with Fabianski and Areola, and I quite like that personally. But yeah, I mean, if you've seen Millet play, what do you think? Do you think he's an upgrade? Would you, obviously Areola's 31 now. He's still got a few years ahead of him, really, in terms of being a goalkeeper, particularly in the Premier League. Is it the right thing to do? Is it an area we need to improve in? I'll be fascinated to know, because that's probably one of the areas we haven't really spoken about is the goalkeeper situation. The defence has had a real good sort of shake up. 3 players have, we've almost got 3/4 of a complete new back 4 now at West Ham. But in terms of, and the midfield has had a bit of a move about, the forward line's had a bit of a move about, but not the goalkeeper situation yet. And it's an area we definitely need to be looking at, particularly next year with the likelihood of Fabianski not being around anymore now. But anyway, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, my friends. Again, I put a note out on our community tab. We did a massive draw yesterday for tickets to the Jimmy Walker book launch next Friday at the Rusk in Romford. So if you won, please let us know so we can put you on the guest list. Take care, stay safe. Much love.